Okay, this is a sketch of my Scout style sheath. This is going to be a horizontal mount on my belt, the knife and the sheath. This is kind of what I'm envisioning. Don't know if it's going to look like this when it's done, but this is what I'm kind of seeing in my head to give you an idea of what I'm looking at. Alright, week 3, Kydex Lab, Sonoran Desert Institute. My name is Lonnie Barrett. I'm going to be making a retention device for my hunting knife. And I've got my Kydex sheet cut out here. I've got my shim that I'm going to tape to it. I've got 14 rolls of painter's tape around this house somewhere, but of course you can never find it when you actually need it. So I'm going to be using packing tape, and I'll just have to do with the residue. Hopefully it doesn't melt. Alright, we'll get started here. Alright, I managed to scavenge some paper tape, some painter's tape from another project. Once I got to thinking about it, I just don't think that packing tape would work very well. It would just melt and turn my knife into a mess. So, that being said, I am going to probably piss my wife off, and I'm going to start heating up the oven, and I'm going to heat it up slow, so I'm going to actually do this during the preheating process, is where I'm going to heat this up, and so I don't screw up my wife's pan. I'm going to find the tin foil, which I may not have, but I'm using the old pan, so if it gets messed up, I don't think she'll be too worried about it. I'll just hide the evidence. So, never mind. Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on the cookie sheet and get it in the oven. Okay, so looks like our sheet has hit required temperature of 350 degrees. So I will pull it out. And I'm going to set this right here for a second. Open up my press. And I should have been a little better prepared here. And, grab some finger savers. Lay that on there. Lay my knife on there. And you'll note that I have the shiny side facing my material. I don't think that's quite the way I want it, though. I want my blade inverted this way. And got that there. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do all this by myself. So I've got my knife in there. You're going to have to listen to the dialogue. Clamp 1. Clamp 2, and I will give that 30 minutes to cool down. Alright, so been in my press for about 30 minutes. Appears to have form fitted pretty well. Guess we'll see what we have to do next week. To finish this class. Looks pretty good for my first time, I guess.